Off the play fake on first down to throw. Taking a shot on the first play. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. Touchdown, Minnesota! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now. Play one. Be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot. They get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Jackson going to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening,
they'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to him again. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
and frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give is to Garcia. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a last. You can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Jackson will throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Hayes. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage. And as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's going for the big play. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Working well behind the sticks on second down. He might want another play. Off the play fake. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to Garcia. There he goes. Oh, he got loose. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Golden Gophers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Power ahead. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minnesota! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. What a first quarter they've already put together, up 21-3 and going for more. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Sweet spin. At the 35, he's loose. He's running free down the middle. Past the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. Let's go. They'll try to get it in with the run. Bust through behind his pad. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I'll tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Jackson gonna throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got a man, it's Davis. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. On the run deep down the right side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Jackson will throw. Got him downfield. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular, and I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Into the end zone, and it's caught! Touchdown, Minnesota!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back.
He lobs one high down the left side. Wide open, he makes the catch. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Golden Gopher! Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
The give is to Garcia. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense up front? Their front 7. They
Let's go. Quick. Single. Here we go.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got the first down and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Gophers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the short hands, it's Hayes. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Now the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line, and that is why explosive plays can change games. And the Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting...
Set. Set. Ready. White 29. Black 14. Black. Set. Set. Black 18. Let's go. Set. Set. Blue side E. Blue. Get set. Red 54. White 53. Let's get it, huh? Break.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. They're dealing with a second and long. Sends it back in motion. Jackson will throw. Catch in the middle, it's Glenn. Made a defender miss. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And after giving up that completion, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to burn this defensive back.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
Makes the catch. It's Hayes. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Quarterback making checks. Off play action. Under fire. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. The Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Jackson gonna throw it. Complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Golden Gophers look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll try to do it himself. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Lanier. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Connection to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Golden Gophers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And the offense continues.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Already with 2 touchdowns on the board, now they're back at it up 14-6. Going to try to get it himself. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Nice job on the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. The play action fake. There's the pressure. Touchdown, Golden Gopher! Fired in from the red zone for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Jackson will throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to run it. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down.
It's a little demoralizing, too, I think, if you're on defense, because it looked like you...
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires downfield. Complete to the right. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Picks his way and gets 4 after the 27.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Glenn. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it up to 45. The Golden Gophers are flying down the field. Off play action on first down. He unleashes a long one. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Minnesota! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Jackson gonna throw it. He'll off one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. 5th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch play.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Off the play fake on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. Touchdown, Minnesota! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Still on his feet. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now on third down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Jackson will throw. He's got it on the run. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Golden Gophers are threatening on first and goal. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Seems as if he has reservations for 6 every time he touches the ball.
What is that, Reese? That's 3 already, I think, for him in the first half. So, great start. I'd keep feeding him, I think. He's doing okay.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to fire on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
Well, I think you're seeing a lot of resiliency from this quarterback these last couple of plays. Got sacked on first down. It's second in California. And that last scramble, I know it didn't get the first, but it at least makes this third down a whole lot more manageable now. Let's see if he can make a play here and keep his offense on the field.
Fourth down.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Finds a seam. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown still moving. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And right there you see the key to this football team's success. Not just offensively, they rip off explosive plays. That's why they've been winning games here as of late. They can get chunks at a time. They've got playmakers all over the field.
The Golden Gophers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the ground game. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. And the Golden Gophers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Tight end now in motion. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have...
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And, David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop him?
Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. They'll go to Garcia. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Jackson gonna throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Breaks it inside the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. Sweet cut there. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Rides to back and leaves it. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. They'll run the screen. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. Grabbed over the middle. It's Garcia. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the ground with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Jackson will throw. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Third and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Garcia. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Golden Gophers with the 1st and 10. The give to Davis. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Golden Gophers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And they take it in for 6 more points. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Hayes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So now it's second and long. Leaves it with the running back. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. On the move. Oh, he's got some space. fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The offense changing the play. Jackson will throw. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Gophers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And this always...
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. They'll ride Davis here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Jackson going to throw it. Steps away to find some room. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but
He's got it along the sideline. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Glenn. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. Touchdown, Minnesota! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their...
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Trying play action. Rushes on him. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Glenn. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And they take it in for 6 more points. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the...
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the... Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Albright. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage.
There he goes. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Golden Gophers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are...
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten. At this point, you've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they've just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were, they knew what they were going to go out and try to accomplish and how they wanted to dominate teams. And they've been able to do that to this point. So, David, to your point, just keep getting better every single week moving ahead. And this team could be in the college football playoff discussion.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.